and honestly, I'm not even surprised by the thumbnail and the title, especially. I mean, Roblox kids are pretty dumb. I mean, I'm low key like half Roblox kid because I play Roblox, but I'm not completely Roblox kid. I actually know how to spell and talk and have vocabulary and all that. So let's see how dumb our Roblox kids are. And without further ado, Mr. Grab Popcorn, let's see.
Spell snake.
Snail. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe they heard snake. Maybe they heard snake instead of snail. You know what I'm saying? I'll give it an excuse to that. You might be a little, but it's okay, bro. Get your freak ass on, man. Yo, you see, I gave you the benefit of the doubt, and then you talk about my snake. Get your ugly ass home, kid. I know you're like 6 years old, bro.
Yeah, I know, like he's 6 years old. Which left, right? We do not care, bro.
What? What? Relax.
One check. Idiot.
Saturday. Okay. Store day Saturday. Yo, you know how they say to spell it out exactly how it sounds? So I guess, you know what? I'll give you the credit for trying, bro. But what the f is store day? That don't even make sense, bro. The T's in the complete wrong space. At least Saturday, that actually sounds like how it's spelled. You know what I'm saying? And then Saturday still spelled it the same thing. So you guys might be retarded, but the banana definitely has no brain cells. Like what is that?
I've been sleeping for 8 hours. My hero just turned me millions of coins without me lifting a finger. That's the beauty of Idle Slayer. The RPG hero never stops grinding. While you're sleeping, working, or doing literally anything else, your character battles monsters and collects epic loot. I wake up to upgraded gear, completed quests, and tons of treasure. It's perfect for busy people who love RPGs but don't have time to actively play. Download Idle Slayer now and let your hero do the work.
¿Cuándo vamos a ser millonarios según TikTok? 2038 y el maldito cambio no se mete. Métete, desgraciado. Ahora sí, ahora sí, ahora sí, ahora sí, maldito padrito del demonio, igual que tu mamá. Ahora sí, cállese, desgraciado. Mira cómo me gusta el movimiento. Ande, diablo, una arruga y una pasa voy a estar yo. Mira eso, él está rebotando de lado a lado. Ay, ahora sí, ahora sí, ahora sí, ahora sí, ahora sí, ahora sí, guay, te lo metí entero, TikTok. 2101. Diablo, Elizabeth, pero ni la vieja del Titanic te va a llevar tú. Más arruga que una pasa vas a tú. 2100, tú no vas a llegar ahí ahorita. Eso es para funeral. Eso es para mi funeral que yo verá. Diablo, maldito TikTok. No te ves con los muertos más cerca. Ahora sí, vamos a ver esto, ahora sí, ahora sí. Ahora sí, ahora sí. Ay, ahora sí, diablo, ahora está rebotando más, maldito palo. Ahora sí, ahora sí. Sí, métetelo. Sí, ahí, ahora. Ahora sí, ahora. Maldito TikTok, se me fue el palito, se me salió el palito del bolso. Maldito TikTok. Ahora sí. Diablo, coño, ya tú vas a tener tus 47 años. 67 años. Ay, Dios mío, ahora sí, métele, maldito palo. Ahora sí, coño, ahora sí, me pongo de 24 mejor. Ay, coño. Ay, ¿cuánto va a ser eso, Elizabeth? Ay, Elizabeth, Dios mío, mira, te faltan, Dios mío, Padre Santo, 44 años. Con 44 años, ¿qué vamos a hacer? No vamos a ser millonarios. Maldito TikTok del diablo.
I thought it couldn't get worse. I thought it couldn't get worse, bro. What the f is Saturday? Saturday? What the f is Saturday? Saturday? What the f? I'm not gonna say
Trash can.
trash can. That's insane. Okay, that was intentional. It's just a big wow. My house. You know what's crazy, chat? These little Timmies might be trying to troll, but what if they did actually don't know how to spell trash cans, but they know that their house is trash and that they can't spell? You get that? But Crafty? What the? Adopt. Deadass, bro. Deadass. You gotta learn how to spell. Man. Maybe the Dr. Center will teach you some spelling. What the fuck is it? What the fuck is a craft skin, my boy? Someone throw my shit in the craft skin. Like, that don't even make sense, bro. It starts with a T.
Fireworks.
Fireworks. Okay, that's easy. Okay, I already know a kid is gonna spell like fire and then WERKS. Okay, how else would somebody spell it? They're gonna put FYEOR words or something like that. They're gonna do some stupid shit with this word. I don't know. Fireworks. Fireworks. Okay. You just one letter off, and out of all letters, you choose E. Honey? Firework. I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense, but the firework. Yeah. That was so funny, kid. Stop. That shit was not funny. What the?
Magnet.
Magnet. Magnet. Okay. Magnite. You know what, chat? This might be a little smart little tip. Just think about it. This one is magnet. I don't know what the fuck May came from. I mean, it's May right now. Wait, no, is it May right now? No, it's April right now, bro. It's about to be May though in a couple days. I don't know where you got May and net from, but this kid might have to be a little smart because at least he spelled it out with what magnet. Now this is like a 3-4-year-old Timmy. That's not that bad. You know what I'm saying? But these two right here, yeah, that's got it. Okay, pride. What? What the fit? Okay, mean?
Cards.
Easy. Cards? Oh, that's so easy. Come on. The last one, you gotta be there. Like, what did elevator even come from, bro? Where did the elevator come from, bro? Like, where? They gotta be trolling, right? They gotta be trolling. Then we got Cardays. Who the fuck is Cardays, bro? Cards? I mean, that is kind of a word, though. I can hear you mishearing cards or carts. You know what I'm saying?
Spell. Cow.
Cow. Oh my gosh. Cow. Ooh, wait a second. One got 0.6 and one got 0.7? One got 0.6 and one got 0.7? Okay, relax. That was AI, by the way. Cow. Nigga, you just added words, bro. You just added. No, see, you're making my brain cells escape myself, too, bro. Like, what is this, bro? Oh my gosh, you're adding letters for no reason. Like, what the? What the fuck? Bro got dyslexia, bro.
Spell. Circle.
Circle. Oh. Okay, yeah, that last one I got. What the fuck is Shreckle? Like, what the fuck is that? Anyways, bro, this circle, that's actually a valid mistake, bro. Sometimes, especially when you type in real too fast, you can get the E and the L mixed up. Like, two letters that you meant to put in a certain way, but didn't end up that way. Yeah, that's an honest mistake right there. This one, what the fuck did she put? What did you put? Okay, hey. What's that? Yes. Birthday. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, all the little team is gonna feel like this. It's too long. Birthday. What the?
The Tempur-Pedic Fleece makes sleep pure cool. So no more sweating all night or blasting the air conditioner. Because the Tempur-Fleece feels up to 10 degrees cooler all night long. Find yours in the Tempur-Fleece collection at an absolute convenience.
The Cuban regime may seem focused, democratic stability, and made impossible democratic stability in Latin America.
This is today's battle. Our discussions with leaders from around the world consider how history produced the present and how we can work together to overcome obstacles to progress, seize opportunities, and build a better tomorrow.
On this episode of today's Battlegrounds, our focus is on Cuba. Our guest is Rosemaria Payá, founder of Cuba Design and a commissioner on the Inter-American Commission on Human Rights. She is the daughter of Oswaldo Payá, who led the Varela Project, a citizen initiative that invoked Cuba's own constitution to demand a referendum on free elections, free assembly, and free expression. The regime responded in 2003 with what became known as the Black Spring, jailing 75 activists, many of them guerrilla organizers, Oswaldo Payá pressed on with his work until he died in a 2012 car crash that the Inter-American Commission on Human Rights later concluded was caused by agents of the Cuban state. Rosa Maria has continued her father's work, documenting abuses before international bodies and building support for a binding plebiscite on Cuba's political leadership. Cuba was a Spanish colony for nearly 4 centuries after Columbus landed on the island in 1492. The brutal system of slave labor and colonial exploitation provoked repeated uprisings that culminated in 3 decades of war for independence led by Jose Marti until the United States entered the conflict in 1898 and helped end Spanish rule. American forces stayed on the island until 1902, when Cuba stood up a new republic. A succession of elected and military governments followed until Fulgencio Batista seized power in a 1952 coup, ruling through corruption and repression until Fidel Castro's guerrilla movement toppled him on January 1st, 1959. Castro built a one-party state aligned with the Soviet Union, seizing private property, jailing or executing opponents, and driving hundreds of thousands of Cubans into exile. The regime's abuses and its embrace of Moscow prompted Washington to back the failed landing of Cuban exiles and at toppling Castro at the Bay of Pigs in 1961. The following year's Cuban Missile Crisis brought the world to the brink of nuclear war, and Washington imposed a trade embargo that remains in place today. When the Soviet Union collapsed in 1991, Cuba entered the special period of food shortages and blackouts. The country survived by opening its beaches to foreign tourists and leaning on Venezuelan oil subsidies once Hugo Chavez took power in Caracas in 1999. The Cuban Communist Party has held on to power through repression and foreign patronage, even as the country decays around it. After the largest protest wave in 6 decades erupted in July 2021, the government jailed hundreds, with an estimated 1,200 political prisoners still behind bars. Nearly 9 in 10 Cuban families live in extreme poverty. Most skip a meal a day, and only about 3% can obtain needed medicine. The deprivation has driven an estimated 1 in 4 Cubans to leave the island since 2020. To keep its grip on power, the regime has deepened its alignment with Russia, China, and Iran, hosting a Russian naval flotilla in 2024 and leaning on those partners for economic lifelines that keep it afloat. We welcome Rosa Maria Payá to discuss U.S.-Cuban relations, Cuba's deepening economic and humanitarian crisis, its internal challenges of governance and repression, and the role of U.S. adversaries in sustaining the regime, as well as prospects for a more peaceful and secure future for the Cuban people.
Both of you last two, damn from the earth. What the fuck is this, bro? Like, yeah, if you can't even spell and you're this bad at spelling, why are you even on Roblox? Why are you on Roblox, dude? Get off, dude. You need to go to school. You need to pick up a book right now. Okay? Like, what is it? BT? Bachelor? Where did you get that one? That doesn't even sound like birthday at all. You need a battery for that brain cells, bro. Huh? Skate. Skate. The ski? Scat. Yo, deadass, what is up with you guys, bro? This one, okay, that's skates. Okay, I could get, you know what I'm saying, someone might have to actually skate. Okay, that's not bad. You know what I'm saying? You're 1 letter away. What the fuck is citation? What is some kind of, like, where are you coming up with these words? What the Charger. Charger. Nigga said charger. Charger, bro. Yo. Charger. What did you say? I want to know what the hell this was, bro. Is this flanker or something? What is this? Casket? How do you go? Casper? Like, what? Casper? Like, I'd rather you just don't answer than write some stupid ass shit like Casper. Like, what is wrong with you? Deadass, your brain cells are non-existent. Like, what?
Canada.
Carra. Carra. Okay. Okay.
USA
Canada.
neighbor.
Bro, it just slowly got worse. First of all, Canada, okay, that's an honest mistake, you know. Some people don't know if it's a K or C. I got the rest of the words right. Canada, okay, you just forgot the A, I guess. USA neighbor didn't have. We'll say USA neighbor. You know what though? This was like the calmest out of all of them so far. Like these little cities are not that sorry, but the other ones, yeah. Good.
Spell clown.
Clown. Okay. What the fuck? The P come from? I can get it if you put the K. What is a P? Yo, how do you hear P in clown? You just say clown. Clown in brain cells.
Spell newspaper.
Newspaper. What? 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 What is newspaper?
Spell
Yeah. Corn. Oh lord, I already know some stupid little Timmy what they're gonna say right now, bro. Cause they think it's so funny. Corn. Popcorn. Nigga, are you just craving popcorn? Like, yes, that's my favorite snack, so I'll probably do the same about corn, but still, you just heard corn. Why you put popcorn? Maybe they didn't hear the first, but maybe they thought they missed the popcorn. I don't know.
spell
What is corn, though? Printer? That's so funny. That's so funny. Oh my god, somebody saw it in the spelling bee. Oh, wow. Exactly what I'm saying. What it is back there. Bro, you thought that shit was funny, bro. You thought that shit was funny, bro. Cake.
Are you seriously still playing those AFK donation games on Roblox? Why are you doing that? That is completely waste of time. You want to get ready to make Robux? Well, guess what? Kudos to the typical for you. It's this super cool app called Spinning, and if you're not using it to get free Robux, you are wasting your time. On the app, you play some very fun mini games to actually earn currency that you can trade for Robux. Like this Roblox quiz testing your knowledge on the game Roblox, where your favorite hits like Jailbreak and Sticky or even Doors, which is my personal favorite game. And the more questions you get right, the more coins you get. And once you have enough coins, you can swap those coins out for real Robux. And probably the best part is this whole thing is completely free. And don't worry, it's not some scam. They actually split the ad revenue with you. So that's how they make it free and you get free Robux out of this app. So why are you waiting for? Start earning some free Robux today on Spinade. It's available on iOS and Android.
That was just the first thing I thought of. Yo, am I a little Timmy now? Because that's the first thing I thought of. Wait, no, but I'm reframing my brain to think like a little Timmy because we're watching a video about little Timmy spelling. You know what I'm saying? So I already knew. So you see. Boy, someone put that's so funny.
Treat.
Okay, buddy. All right.
spell goat.
Goats. Goats is all rich love supported. That's a goat. Facts. Got it. What the fuck is G? Nigga, what? Go. How do you get fireman out of goat? That's not even. What a bitch out ass. Man, how did bro say yours? What? Oh. Yeah, that's the most dead one. Let's go. Oh, pianist. Alright. Piano. What the fuck is piano? Wow, how the fuck piano? Yo, this must be kept getting blanked out words, bro. I see why it's blanked out. I just counted how many letters, bro. Hold on. And then he just types some random bro. Sheep? Or sheep? I didn't hear.
Sheep.
Oh, sheep.
Yeah.
Shit. Sheffy? What? Nigga, you wrote the whole wrong animal, man. You heard sheep and you said cow? What? say why? What you mean why?
Spell
Doghouse. Okay. Wow. What? Dog host wait. Wait, why does that actually sound like somebody's name, bro? Dog host wait. Host wait. Dog host wait. Dog. Wait, what the hell does this say? Dog. I don't know what that. What is that supposed to say, chat? Dog? Oh, freak ass on, man. Purple. Mm-hmm.
Football profile.
Oh. That's so hilarious. That's so hilarious. Oh, I'm dying right now. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna spare you. Adopt me. Out of here. I'm gonna spare you shit. I ain't sparing you. Y'all stupider. Jupiter. Somebody's gonna put stupider, bro. Alright. Yup, sorry. Oh, Saturn. Are we dead ass? Make my cheeks clap. What? What the fuck you get? Maganta. He said Magma.
Magnifique cheeks.
Somebody's name, bro. Maganta. Yo, Maganta, come over here, Maganta. Magma.
spell rabbit.
Rabbit. Okay, that's easy. Oh, rabbit. What? What else are you?
Spell shake.
Shake? Shake that ass. Shake? No. Oh. Just said shake, my boy. I swear people just putting their phrases down.
Magma.
Like, bro, nobody said milk, bro.
Spell mixer.
Mixer. Oh yeah, little Timmy's cannot spell this. What? It's hella. Okay. Okay. What? Did somebody just say the F word? What the hell? Everyone bro, like that. Like you like 2 years old, my friend. It's why eerily. Eerily? What the fuck is eerily, bro? That's somebody's name. Tornado. Oh yeah. Timmy's book. Tornado. Yo, why is the girl keep curse words, bro? Like, what is going on? Orange.
Okay.
What? What? What the fuck are y'all talking about? Oracle? Orange. How do you conclude your answers? Orange. What the fuck is orange? Like that ass. You wrote that. You're like, it's gonna be so right, bro. And then you just put limit, bro. Like, so start that. Oh, what? What's wrong with these kids, man?
Flag.
Flag. Okay. Easy. Oh,
Spell
really?
wind.
It must have been the wind. But
I can subscribe.